Much, Kenny. Don't the boys look comfortable there in London? Anyway, here's the betting on the Winter Championship final, the first leg of the double at Flemington. Number one, Simple As That, is favourite at $3.50. Remember, these are approximate Victorian tab dividends. Native Zam $10, Silver Neon $13. He'll be running on. Papal Monarch $4.50. Valdezar $13. This is my tip. I think it'll win Darbas. Darren Gauchi back from Hong Kong paying $6. High Waters at $41. Mr Untouchable at $12. Ghost Story $21. Sir Swayze at $41. So's Velt, that's a good one for me, $34. Ian's Orphan $41. Reaper Barn at $26. Benbara Knight at $51. Grand Andres a 60 to 1 chance. Bold Juggler is out. Change of Fortune at 60 to 1. And King Eros is out. Back to London to Maxie Walker.
You're watching Nine's Wide World of Sports, coming to you from Wimbledon on finals weekend.
And we will have more in just a moment.
Yeah, thanks, Maxie. It's all right for them to laugh. They're almost on a holiday, aren't they? Okay, the market on the first leg of the Melbourne Double. There's been a few changes in the Winter Championship final. Simple As That is just out a little bit on the tote now to $3.80. Native Zam at $11. Silver Neon is at $13. Papal Monarch, Paddy Payne's mount, is at $5, 4 to 1. Valdezar at $13. Darbas 6 to 1 on the tote, or $7. Bookies are a little bit more generous last time I looked. I must confess I got a better price than that. High Waters at $51. Mr Untouchable at $13. Ghost Story at $21. Sir Swayze at $41. So's Velt at $26. Stephen Basta. Ian's Orphan at $51. Reaper Barn at $26. Benbara Knight at $51. Grand Andre 67. Bold Juggler is out. Change of Fortune also at 67. And King Eros has stayed at home too. Okay, as we go to Flemington, we can see that they're going into the barrier stalls. There, just to the jockey dismounting off Mr Untouchable, Stephen King. If you're looking for Darbas, Darbas is raced by one of the Sheikhs. I'm certainly going to be looking for him. He races in red and blue colours. Red with a royal blue sleeves and a royal blue cap. And he's starting from barrier 10 in the field of 16. The favourite, TAB number 1, Simple As That, which is coming out of barrier 13, races in lime and burgundy hoops. So lime and burgundy hoops for Simple As That, Damien Oliver's mount. Okay, just having a little bit of trouble there with Mr Untouchable. They'll get him in. There's Darbas just went in over on the right there into barrier 10, as I told you. Mr Untouchable is just proving a handful. He's going into barrier 3, probably a bit of a noted barrier rogue. They've got him in now. He's got in first now. You'll find the others will mill in pretty quickly. There's Silver Neon there, the grey going forward, followed up by Change of Fortune. But a man who's closer to the action, he'll be able to identify the colours better, is our caller for the day, Brian Markovic. Here's Brian now.
Yeah, they're moving in quite well for this race number 5. High Waters moves up, the old-timer. 8 years of age. This is start number 116. He's won 18. They move in pretty well now for a start for this race 5. Feature race, the Vic Health Winter Championship final. As we welcome viewers through Channel 9's Wide World of Sports. And they come into line quite well, waiting on Ghost Story, also Ian's Orphan and So's Velt to move in. Last 3 coming up now, Ghost Story, the ghostly grey So's Velt. And Ian's Orphan about to move up. And we'll be set for this, the Rich Vic Health Winter Championship final. It's been a wonderful series once again. And they're all set now over there at the 1600. They're ready for a start. The lights on racing. Mr Untouchable, Change of Fortune jumped away quite well. Reaper Barn and Grand Andre showing early speed with Benbara Knight going forward. Sir Swayze scouting wide. Just in behind them came Ghost Story, followed by High Waters. Out very wide on the track now is So's Velt going forward, followed by Native Zam Valdezar. Simple As That dropped out to second last, and Change of Fortune some 2 lengths away. The Bolter towards the 1300. Ian's Orphan went to the lead now. Into second placing about 2.5 lengths away. So's Velt scouting wide around the outside of High Waters, followed by Ben Barra Knight. A break of 2 lengths to Reaper Barn, followed by Sir Swayze on the outside of Mr. Untouchable, followed by Darbaz 2 lengths away. Valdezir racing a little bit wide, followed by Silver Neon, Grand Andre. A length away, Ghost Story, well back, Papal Monarch, simple as that, followed by Native Zam and Change of Fortune 2 lengths away. Around the turn they race towards the 750. Sosfeld on the outside draws up within 3/4 of the leader, Ian's Orphan. A length and a half away, Grand Andre having a nice trail third. 2 lengths away, Ben Barra Knight, followed by Sir Swayze. In behind them came Reaper Barn, followed by Mr. Untouchable. Ghost Story pulls to the outside. So too, simple as that. Well back in the race then came Silver Neon, followed by Darbaz. In behind them came Native Zam. In the straight they raced towards the 450. Sosfeld on the outside took over now. Ian's Orphan gone. High Waters getting out, followed by Ben Barra Knight. Then Ghost Story. Simple as that towards the centre now. Pulls out to wind up towards the 250. Mr. Untouchable tackling Sosfeld. High Waters. Here's Valdezir now making ground. Simple as that is under pressure, but it's Valdezir grabbing the lead at the 100-metre mark from Sosfeld. The inside, then Mr. Untouchable. Valdezir just in front. Mr. Untouchable trying to go with him. Valdezir is going to be too good. Valdezir wins by a half to Mr. Untouchable. Sosfeld third. Close up Reaper Barn, and simple as that. Then Ben Barra Knight, followed by Grand Andre. Papal Monarch, Native Zam, Ghost Story. High Waters, Change of Fortune, Darbaz, Silver Neon, Sir Swayze, and last in was Ian's Orphan.
And Basil Elkington training the winner, Valdezir. Look at him in the white cap, joining in. Far too good in the home straight here today. Ran up to Mr. Untouchable in the blue colours. Over on the rails is Sosvelt. He couldn't do any better. And, well, I don't think there's any doubt about the winner. Simple as that, coming on into 4th place. He came from a long way back, but he didn't finish as good as the winner. Valdezir first, Mr. Untouchable second, Sosvelt third. The numbers 5, 8 and 11 as we take a break on the Wide World of Sports.
Okay, now from the sports desk, dividends are through for the previous in Melbourne, and the numbers 5, 8 and 11. Valdezir, $12.50 and $3.80. Mr. Untouchable, $4.20. Sosvelt, $6.10. Commonwealth Games Secretary Treasurer Arthur Tunstall.
Yeah, thanks very much, Kenny. Well, Maxie Walker's such a wealth of information. I should have been getting my good oil from him, but I'm getting it here at the track. Number 1, Ramusha's a scratching. Clearly Chosen is showing at $12. Constant Star at $3.70. She's a bit longer with bookies. The track here at Randwick has been upgraded from slow to dead, but any little give in the ground suits this mare. She loves a bit of give in the ground. She loves Randwick. She's got one alley. She's got a good chance. However, I'm backing Identikit. It's come in from $3.80 to $3.70. I just visualise Identikit getting left alone in front here. If he is, I think it'll be very, very hard to beat. Stolen River, last start winner at Canterbury, young Matthew Bennett. He's only ridden the one winner, which was Stolen River last start, is at $16. Young Bennett has got a long way to go, but he does show promise. Revels, a stablemate of Identikit, is well in the market, just getting out of touch now from $4 to $4.20. Young Craig Agnew has the ride on Revels. A lot of apprentices here with Grant Buckley riding Identikit. Down to Guards Time, TAB number 7, not an apprentice jockey, Billy Aspros, the King of the West, is riding Guards Time. It is showing $8 on the win tote. Just John was scratched this morning. Great Resilience. Now he's come in a bit on the tote since I last looked, into $8.50. So he should. His last run was an eye catcher. Just wonder about him in the ground. Corey Brown riding him. Corey Brown's only 19, but a fully fledged jockey now. And Great Resilience is showing $8.50. You'll find that'll come in even more. He's a bit shorter in the ring. Noble Metal is a scratching. And Almighty Prince is the roughie of the race, just getting out now from $34 to $41. Incidentally, Troy Phillips was down to ride Almighty Prince. He's not riding him. He's been replaced by Michael Evans. In picture now is Clearly Chosen on the left in the yellow colours, and on the other side of him is Stolen River. Stolen River, as I said, ridden by young Matthew Bennett, who's only had 10 or 11 rides, and he's already ridden a winner. Number 7, alongside them there is Guards Time in the cerise and white stripes. I think they're tabled. Looking at my race book here, it's actually white and maroon stripes. So maroon and white stripes on him. There, TAB number 4 is Identikit, racing in the cerise. Concert Star in centre screen. Concert Star, as I said, a very, very good mare, ridden today by Darren Beedman. She's going to be the first to go in. She's drawn barrier 1, and she'll take her place, followed up by Identikit in the cerise colours. There's only a small field here, as you can see, only 8 runners. Stolen River turns away. That's Almighty Prince coming forward there now in the white with the pink sash and the pink cap. Michael Evans, as I said, a replacement jockey on him. Okay, as we see Revels coming forward in the black and white, and then Great Resilience in the red, white and blue, I think it's an opportune time now to cross to our caller. Of course, he's the best in the business, John Tapp.
Race 6 at Randwick. It's under flying welter conditions here. 1,200 metres the trip. Scratchings Ramouche, Just John, Noble Metal, a field of 8, a late jockey change, only 25 minutes or so back, with Michael Evans replacing, who was to have ridden it? Troy Phillips. Obviously, Troy was a little overweight, and Michael Evans a late substitute. Now, still a couple to move in, actually 3 to move up. Great Resilience, Clearly Chosen, and Guards Time. One of the riders is out of the saddle. Corey Brown dismounts now from Great Resilience. This horse, on occasions, can give plenty of problems at the starting gates, and today is no exception. 2 or 3 of the attendants are getting behind to try and push him forward. Great Resilience at the moment is resisting all attempts, but they've got him now. Now, Great Resilience has been bundled into the stalls. Rider Corey Brown getting back on board, and that leaves Clearly Chosen to come up and complete the line. Revels and Identikit are both facing up squarely with Concert Star. Now they're all set. Starter coming over to release the field. They look good.
All in, Jim.
Stolen River stands up well, so does Guards Time. Starter Jim Bolus has just been advised that they're all in. Starter ready now. Ready to break. Off and running. Good start. Clearly Chosen on the extreme outside is first to break that line of horses. Almighty Prince began well, pushing through into a handy spot. Identikit. Guards Time is being pushed hard by Aspros in the early part, but he's struggling a bit to keep in touch with these speedsters. Followed by Concert Star, then Revels and Great Resilience, and Stolen River last. They're very tightly packed over the crossing. About 5 lengths covers the field. Clearly Chosen with the inside running is almost joined by Identikit. 2 lengths away, Almighty Prince between horses. On the fence, Concert Star. Guards Time makes a line of 3. 2 to Revels on the outside of Great Resilience, and Stolen River on the fence last as they come to the corner. Clearly Chosen with the inside running is just shading Identikit. 2 away, Concert Star saving ground on the inside of Almighty Prince and Guards Time, and then Revels, which is now taken to the extreme outside as they come over the rise, where Identikit headed Clearly Chosen. Concert Star pulled to the middle of the track as after them now. At the 200, Identikit is just the leader over Clearly Chosen. Concert Star and Revels wider out. Identikit, Clearly Chosen coming again. Concert Star. It's Identikit, Clearly Chosen, Concert Star. They're fighting out a tooth and nail struggle as they come to the line. Concert Star. Concert Star did best and scored a well-deserved win over Clearly Chosen and Identikit. Revels is right on their hammer, followed by Guards Time, then Almighty Prince, and the last couple of Stolen River and Great Resilience.
And what a game win it was as we picked them up. It's Clearly Chosen on the inside in the yellow and black. Identikit in the centre. He gave up first. Then Concert Star in the orange and black. Wider out in the black and white is Revels. It wasn't going to pick them up. We go back to Clearly Chosen getting the better of Identikit. Now Concert Star starts to lunge. Is she going to get there? It's touch and go. Clearly Chosen fights back, but no, he can't stall her off. And Premier Jockey Darren Beedman rides another winner as number 3 Concert Star wins and will pay $4.50 the win, $1.60 the place. Number 2 Clearly Chosen second will pay $3 the place, and number 4 Identikit third will pay $1.30. That was the first leg of the Darley Double in Sydney. There's the winner, Concert Star, as we take a break on the Wide World of Sports.
run the race. 3, 2 and 4, the numbers. Concert Star, $4.50 to $1.60. Clearly Chosen, $3 even. Identikit, $1.30. 3 AFL goals.
The second leg of the Sydney Double.
Yeah, thanks, Maxie. And in this, I like Mistador, TAB number 5, currently showing $4. Number 1, O'Hara, is a roughie at $41, $7 for Popstream, Red for Go at $16, Silver Auctioneer $12, into 11 at the moment. Mistador favourite on the tote at $4, go boy. Rocky Hula is a scratching, Rembedica at $13, Century Rain at $17, Hedge getting out just over $5 now, about $5.20. Major Decision at $51, Raging Planet at $21, our Shockwave is out, No Rush is a roughie, 50 to 1, our Caliph at $17, Movil Peter at 50 to 1, Prince Magic Eye is at $21, Moonchase at $34. Remember, these are approximate TAB dividends. Jamia just come in from 31 to about 26, and Sea Captain at 31 getting out to $34, and Ceto Bridge didn't get a run. Okay, just a little bit of a hitch behind the barrier there. I'm just trying to pick up which horse it is. I think it is Jamia, Johnny Marshall's mount. Yes, it is. And obviously it's loosened a shoe and the farrier is attending to it. It might be an opportune now. Time to cross to Johnny Tapp, who will call the action here at Randwick in the second leg of the double. Here's John.
Slight delay at Randwick. The horse on screen is Jamia, which loosened the near 4 plates on its way to the barrier. Jockey is John Marshall, wearing the pale blue silks with the brown sash. Now, John Marshall has been in Hong Kong for 3 years. He only recently returned to Sydney, and he is now picking up the threads of his very successful career here previously. And at his very first ride back today in race 1, he bobbed up on Yellow King for the Anthony Cummings stable. John's had a wonderful trot with that particular stable over the years, and who will ever forget his sequence of wins on the brilliant horse Bozam, Shaftesbury Avenue, Trisaro, and Prolific in an AJC derby. A very strong combination, the Cummings-John Marshall partnership. Now, they're all in with the exception of Jamia. The near 4 plate had to be rectified. And John Marshall about to get back into the saddle, and Jamia will come up to complete the line. All of the others are in and facing well. A big field in this. Mistador is in good form. He's had 2 wins and a second from his last 3. He loves Randwick. He loves the sting out of the ground. He's got a good barrier, and Johnny Grisdale to ride. There is no reason why he won't be very hard to beat Mistador. Track was upgraded after the running of 3 races from slow to dead. 11 millimetres of rain on Thursday night just put them back. Well, now, the farrier taking his time with this one. He's just putting the finishing touches to that re-clinching. And John Marshall will be legged back on board, and Jamia should walk straight in. There's the starter, Jim Bowler, starting to hustle them along. In a big business like this, where so much money is involved on the TAB, they can't afford to be running too late. Just to give you an idea of the on and off course combined tote holdings, win tote $668,000, place tote $335,000 on this one race alone. Unbelievable figures. Now, starter onto his stand, and they're ready to break in race 7. All set. Amber light flashing on top, ready to break. Silver Auctioneer stands up well. No, the starter's not fully satisfied with them as yet. Where's Jamia? Must have gone back in. Yes, it has. Starter ready now. Mistador stands in well, should catch them here. Raging Planet faces up squarely. You can hear the jocks calling out. Off and running, pretty fair start. No rush, if anything, as a shade tardy, and Silver Auctioneer bounced out in front of Red for Go. The grey Sea Captain coming over fast from the outside, and look at Raging Planet scooting between horses, is going to burn them off and lead easily. Raging Planet in front at the end of 300, getting to second. Century Rain, Rembedica third, Silver Auctioneer fourth, then Sea Captain on the outside, a length away, Red for Go, followed by Pop's Dream and Mistador. Prince Magic Eye is 3 deep going around that first first corner. A gap to Moon Chase and then Jamia, followed by Mobile Peter. Hedges a long way back with No Rush, followed by Major Decision and O'Hara, without Caliph last in a well-strung out field. Raging Planet led by a half length to Sensory Rain. 2 lengths away, Rembetica in the box seat, and then Silver Auctioneer, followed by Sea Captain and Red for Go. A length and a half to Pop's Dream, Prince Magic Eye. On the fence, Mr. Door as they come down the side, followed by Moon Chase, Jamia. Further back, Mobile Peter, Hedge, followed by No Rush, and then Major Decision. And our Caliph and O'Hara back at the tail of the field. To the turn, 500 metres out. Raging Planet, the leader over Sensory Rain. Silver Auctioneer has held up for a run. Rembetica's easing out 3 deep, and Sea Captain made the turn awkwardly, followed by Red for Go, Prince Magic Eye and Mr. Door as they come over the rise. Raging Planet being tackled by Rembetica on the outside. Sensory Rain starting to struggle. Silver Auctioneer getting the cutaway. And here's Jamia and Johnny Marshall coming down the outside with a big run. Silver Auctioneer hit the lead, but Jamia's got him now. Jamia takes the lead and is sprinting clear in the last bit. And what a big day it is for Johnny Marshall. Jamia beats Silver Auctioneer. Third's close. Rembetica may be a breath in front of Raging Planet, and right there with them is Moon Chase on the outside, followed by Hedge and Major Decision. Then Mobile Peter, Red for Go, Sensory Rain, No Rush, Sea Captain, Prince Magic Eye, Pop's Dream, Mr. Door did nothing, and the last couple are out, Caliph and O'Hara.
Okay, not long now to the second leg of the Daily Double in Melbourne, which is another one of these mad scrambles down the straight of 1,200 metres. Here are the early tote dividends. Number 1, Cogitate, is showing at $5 or 4 to 1. Bourbon and Ice's favourite at $2.50. Mr. Elegant at $6. Manrebo at $7. Bello Mahal at $31. Cyclone Watch at $21. Malibu Lights is $26. $51 for Draft Choice. Sagacious Lass at $12. Raw Cover 16. I'm Lucky, I Hope I Am at $34. And Circuit Judge 101. A dead heat, incidentally, in that last race in Sydney. The winner, number 18, Jamia, from number 4, which was Silver Auctioneer, wasn't it? And a dead heat for third between Rembetica and number 11, which was Raging Planet. So the numbers in Sydney were 18, 4, and a dead heat between 7 and 11. The approximate dividends for that race, it's going to be about $30 for the winner, number 18, and they've just taken them down off the screen here. So I had good intentions to give you the dividends, but I can't. Anyway, they're about to jump in Melbourne. Let's go down for this straight race to Brian Markovic.
Over the 1,200, the lights on. Welcome Channel 9 Wide World of Sports. They're racing. Draft Choice out wide, showing early speed with Sagacious Lass and also Royal Cover. Cogitators heading towards the grandstand side. Bella Mahal just in behind them with Bourbon and Ice towards the centre as they settle down towards the 1,000 metres. And Draft Choice is heading towards the grandstand side. He's in front from Sagacious Lass and also Royal Cover, Cogitate. Mr. Elegant just there also, followed by Cyclone Watch, and back to the inside the grey Manrebo, and up on the outside a Circuit Judge with Malibu Lights, and easing in behind them now is Sagacious Lass towards the 750 now over the crossing, and Draft Choice the widest runner in front of Royal Cover, Mr. Elegant, Cyclone Watch. I'm Lucky just in behind them, back to the inside Malibu Lights, Manrebo and Circuit Judge. Bourbon and Ice just in behind them, needing a run, followed by Sagacious Lass, Cogitate, and Bella Mahal is back of the tail, and so too is I'm Lucky towards the 350. Mr. Elegant now towards the centre took over. Draft Choice is gone. Royal Cover making some ground, followed by Cyclone Watch, and the grey is Manrebo towards the 220 though. Mr. Elegant in front, now getting out on the outside. Sagacious Lass followed by Cyclone Watch, but Mr. Elegant broke clear at the 100 metre mark from Cyclone Watch, Sagacious Lass and Manrebo, and Mr. Elegant is too good. Mr. Elegant wins a length and a quarter to Sagacious Lass. Cyclone Watch has run third, then Manrebo, Bella Mahal out wide, followed by Bourbon and Ice and Royal Cover, then Cogitate, I'm Lucky, Draft Choice, Circuit Judge, and Malibu Lights has run last.
Numbers were 3, 9 and 6. Mr. Elegant, $6 even, $2.10. Sagacious Lass, $3.10. Cyclone Watch, $4.50. AFL, 3 matches this afternoon. Let's see how